Hello, everybody. Welcome back to Friday Night Fever. I'm Jason Williams.
And I'm Sammy Roebuck. We are happy to be back for another episode of Friday Night Fever.
Sammy, can you believe we're 9 weeks through?
I can't. I mean, time flies. You always feel like you just wish you could press pause, but right now, I'm excited to get to playoffs.
Oh, yeah. We're so close. And, Sammy, 9 weeks through, so close away. 5A through 7A is about 3 weeks away. 1A through 4A is 2 weeks away from tonight. They will begin playoffs.
So exciting. We don't want to fast forward. We want to enjoy the present, but we're excited for playoffs.
Oh, yeah. And speaking of playoffs, you got to play the games to decide where you're going to be, where you're going to be seated, where you're going to be headed in the playoffs.
Absolutely. So these games matter.
Oh, yeah. Especially this one in front of us, our game of the week, the West Point Green Wave taking on the Lafayette County Commodores.
The Friday Night Fever Game of the Week is sponsored by Game Day Haircuts.
Key matchup happening tonight in 5A Division I play. Commodores get the ball first. Quarterback Nicholas Thompson, he's going to be sacked and he's going to lose the football. West Point defense comes up with the recovery. Preceding drive, Keeman Ewing going to get the carry. He's going to cut back, follow his blockers, and he's going to hop into the end zone.
Like a hurdle.
Oh, yeah. 7-0 Green Wave. Back in the red zone. This time, Quintarian Tillman Evans on the carry. He walks into the end zone. And it's homecoming tonight for the West Point Green Wave. Actually, you got some former cheerleaders on the sideline tonight.
That's fun.
And after a punt by the Commodores, running back Kanan Daniels going to be on the carry, and he's going to take this one 75 yards to the house. No one touches him. PAT no good. It was 20-0 when I got out of there. West Point would win this one big, 42-3.
42-7. Just kidding, 43-3, sorry. Homecoming night, Smithville. Tonight, the Seminoles host the undefeated Vardaman Rams. And Rams quarterback Brady White, he hands it off to number 2, Zaw Pratt. This is the second play of the game, and ladies and gentlemen, he's already gone. Reservations for 6 on that one. Touchdown, 7-0 Rams, really quick. And White again here, but this time he's got a long pass, fires down to the corner, and that's number 15, Jacoby Eccles in the corner. Another touchdown for Vardaman Rams, 14-0. Did you miss number 2, Zaw Pratt? Well, here he is again, finding his home, the end zone. The third touchdown for the Rams in the first quarter alone. And Vardaman goes on to remain undefeated, 42-13 over Smithville.
Now headed out to Houston tonight at senior night at Topper Field. And here we have Jalen Washington on a 40-yard carry. I think that's a face mask right there. He got all of it right there. And they're going to go back to Washington. And he's going to find the end zone this time for the Hilltoppers as they go up 7-0. Cheerleaders liking what they see right there. Kosciuszko quarterback is going to fumble the football, and Houston's going to get on top of it. That is Ole Miss commit William Eccles on the recovery. Houston would go on to win this one easily. Oh, not easily, but it was a bit of a 20-point difference.
A lot of offense there.
A lot of points on the board. Houston wins 54-35.
Then you have the Itawamba Indians hosting the Shannon Red Raiders tonight. It was 20-7 for the Red Raiders when I hit the field. Indians quarterback John Austin Wood, he keeps it for a much-needed Indian first down right there. He has to be tackled by a swarm of Red Raiders, but he still gets that first down. Of course, the cheerleaders are happy about that one. After a fresh set of downs due to offsides penalty, Wood, he finds Caden Prestige, and he hustles into the end zone for Itawamba's second touchdown of the night. 20-14 Red Raiders. Clock is winding down. And so the Indians, they have to hurry to score, and that's Trey Spurgeon for the Red Raiders, and he finds Damari Shannon. Shakes off a defender down the sidelines, pushed out of bounds. That's a big first down. Less than 3 on the clock now. 4th down. Red Raiders looking to fire, but Spurgeon is tackled by 51 Michael Wallace for a huge sack. Offense didn't get another score before the half ended, however, and Shannon ended up winning this one 51 over Itawamba's 27.
Out at New Albany tonight, South Pontotoc taking on the New Albany Bulldogs. And Dedrick Robinson Jr. is going to muff the ball at first, but he's going to recover it, gather himself, and he going to make a couple of defenders miss. They still can't get him down to the ground. He's still going. Oh, he's still going. They weren't able to get him down on the ground. 50 yards later for the Bulldogs. Quarterback Braden Shettles, he's going to look to pass, and he's going to find Caleb Shumper. What a catch right there for the
Fever
Bulldogs.
5, maybe?
Fever 5 for sure. Wow, what a catch right there. Shettles again. He's going to pass again. This time he's going to find Kalium Shaw for a touchdown, adding to their lead before half. Oh, fireworks. I love them.
We love it. It just spices up football even more.
Oh, yeah. Bulldogs get a big win tonight over South Pontotoc, 53-3.
We have Clinton hosting our Green Wave of Tupelo. The Wave first on Golden Wave looking to get on the board on the Braylon Matthews got that touchdown, and that was 6-0 Tupelo real quick. Arrows looking to respond. Sam Semi to Brady Torrance, and he slips a couple defenders, cuts back inside, and he finds the end zone himself. Clinton takes that lead 7-6. Pink out tonight, I think, for breast cancer awareness. Tupelo ball, 3rd and long. Harrell finds Jarquaylin Witherspoon, and look at him go.
Can we talk about that pass?
That was amazing.
That was pretty.
Couldn't have been placed better, and he just picked it right up. Maybe that's why he's number 1. I don't know.
Oh, yeah.
61 yards later, Tupelo, they end up taking this win big, and that was a comeback, 42 to Clinton's 28.
Oh, yeah, and out at Mustang Stadium tonight, Kossuth taking on Manatee in Division I play. We got a field goal right here for the first
Points
score.
are points, you know.
Points are points. Manatee coach Ken Adams says, hey, we'll take it. Kossuth, Hank Eaton going to hand it off to Rylan Henry. He's going to rumble into the end zone 10 yards out. Cheer team loving it. Manatee with the ball. Quarterback Caleb Jones rolls out, and he will be sacked by Candler Robinson. And that's going to be a scoop and score for Kossuth. They have a big night on the road, picking up a 43-3 win. And let's check out some full screen scores. This is a rematch of last year's 4A state championship between Louisville and Mendenhall. Louisville picks up a big win, 41-16. Oxford, I believe that makes them 3-0 in division play with that win tonight over South Haven, 29-7. And Calhoun City, the Wildcats, still unbeaten with another big win over Water Valley tonight.
More scores for you. Belmont is 22 shutouts. Tishomingo County's nothing. Another shutout, Senatobia over Aberdeen, 39-0. And Corinth, it's a low-scoring game. I guess a lot of defense, 10 to Pontotocs 3.
Now, Sammy, that's had some pretty good games there.
Absolutely. Now, Vardaman is undefeated. Their last 3 teams they played haven't scored a single point. So while Smithville lost, I will say they scored 2 touchdowns. So Seminoles, pat yourself on the back. That was a hard team you played.
And I think
So that's pretty
with
good.
that win, with Vardaman being undefeated, I believe that makes them division champs. I know a lot of teams officially won their division tonight.
I would think so.
I'm pretty sure
8-0,
Vardaman is one of those
that sounds like a
teams.
division champion.
And you only have 1 game to go. Pretty sure Vardaman's your official division champs. Not
Absolutely.
quite sure yet. West Point versus Lafayette tonight. West Point picking up a big win over Lafayette. That puts them at 2-1 in division play. A real important win there, as
Absolutely.
they still have 2 games to go. If they win out and Clarksdale wins out, that would put West Point at the 2 seed if that's how things play out for the rest of the season. So West Point's in a good spot right now for their division.
We're in one of those points of the year where everything is just starting to look like a puzzle, you guys. We're just putting it together for you.
Oh yeah, putting the pieces together. And speaking of
Absolutely.
putting pieces together, here's our band of the week.
The Friday Night Fever Band of the Week is sponsored by Northeast Mississippi Community College.
Hey, hey, what do you say? Let's go LaFayette. Hey, hey, what do you say? Let's
The
go
Friday Night
LaFayette.
Fever Cheer Squad of the Week is sponsored by Stone's Jewelry.
Thank you to the Lafayette County Band and Cheer Squad, as they are our Band and Cheer Squad of the Week.
I was going to say that might have been one of my favorite cheers. That was
Really?
kind of catchy.
Oh,
You know,
yeah.
Hey, hey. I'm not going to cheer for you guys. That's not what we're here for. We're here for the football.
Oh, yeah. Speaking of, Sammy, we were talking about where teams are landing in division play and all that jazz. Tupelo, I didn't mention this, Tupelo is 3-0 in division play, heading into their bye next week. Their last home game, the last game is going to be in Tupelo. The 6A state champs are going to be headed to Tupelo in about 2 weeks from now.
It'll be a big game. It may be a potential game of the week. No promises.
No promises.
But it's possible.
Yeah, maybe. Anyways, let's get to these games that are happening tonight, though. The Caledonia Cavaliers taking on Greenwood High Bulldogs tonight in Greenwood. Cavaliers going to hand it off to, right here, number 6, Kellen Coleman is going to get the carry, and he will find the end zone for the touchdown. Cavaliers up 23-8 with 7 minutes in the third quarter, with about 3 minutes left to go. Cavaliers quarterback going to hand it off to number 1, Connor Black, and he has found the edge, and he is still running, going to cut back inside. Oh, he lost the football. Oh, he lost the football.
Oh, ball control.
Oh, you gotta hang on to the ball there, guys. Right here. Avery Hodge going to find the end zone for the Cavaliers, making the score 38-8. Cavaliers had a big night, picking up the win over Greenwood, 39-16.
Tigers on Tigers tonight. The undefeated Winona Tigers took on Amanda LZ Tigers. And right here, a swarm of Tigers plucks it out of the air. Winona gets a touchdown. They're up 15-0 at that point. Now, Winona wasn't done. 7 minutes left in the half. Long pass to Troylando Eden, brought the Tigers to the red zone. Wasn't a touchdown. He's waving it off. Wasn't a touchdown, but that sets them up for great scoring position, just inches away from the end zone. Now here comes Denarius Robinson, and he scampers right in to finish it off, 21-0. And Winona, they go on to win this game, 38-6.
That makes them 9-0 and official division champs. Senior night at Myrtle tonight. Senior Faulkner taking on Myrtle's quarterback Gavin Woolley. Looking to pass. He's still looking, rolling. He's going to find Joseph Swinford. Looks like a Hail Mary play a little bit, and he's going to find the end zone. Faulkner for a deep touchdown. Faulkner defense. Next drive. Oh, excuse me. The cheerleaders loving what they're seeing right there. Faulkner defense going to get a 3-and-out, causing Myrtle to punt. Chris Nunley hauls in the punt. And he's going to make the first set of defenders miss. Second wave, they also miss. Going to make the defender not be able to make the tackle. He's running down the sideline. Going to cut back in, and he's not going to be brought down. He's going to find the end zone.
St. Fever 5 again. I don't know. My goodness.
Oh, yeah. Let's see that final score, please. Faulkner gets a big win over Myrtle, 35-20.
Then over in Alabama, 2A Region 5 unbeaten Soligent to Tuscaloosa Academy. Came in with just one region loss here. Opening drive, Blue Devils, and it's a direct snap to big Andrew Lowe, and he's ripping almost a 58-yard run. Trips up at the Tuscaloosa Academy 22-yard line. A few plays later at the goal line, Lowe again, and he runs in, finishing it off. Score for Soligent up 7-0 against the Knights. Now Knights trying to answer. Preston Lancaster drops back to pass, fires to Mills Powell, and that's the answer right there. Ties it up 7-7. Touchdown for Tuscaloosa Academy. Now later, Soligent, Brody Clark trying to escape the pressure, and he's looking to fire, still on his feet, throws it, but it's picked off by Hudson Powell. Knights take the ball. And that is a big turnover for the Knights. Next possession for Tuscaloosa Academy. Lancaster looks to throw. Cluster and Ellis Hameter. He comes out with the score for Tuscaloosa Academy. They go up 14-7 at the half. And Tuscaloosa Academy ends up coming up with the W, 21 to Soligent's 14. Now they're beaten.
That was a pretty pass by that on that last touchdown pass. We've had some pretty footballs thrown tonight.
Yep, absolutely. In that hurdle, and he just came out with the ball. You saw him. It was great.
Oh yeah, a lot of great plays tonight. The kids are saying, they're not saying mossed anymore. I'm hearing a lot of kids saying head top whenever someone mosses. someone.
You know, they come up with all their slang. Sometimes I feel old at 24, and I go to a high school game, and I am asking what in the world some of them are saying. But we got to keep up with the times, I guess.
Oh, yeah, and we have another big game tonight. Garner Montgomery was
Huge
out
game.
in Tupelo High School today for a big matchup between the Ripley Tigers and the Amory Panthers. Here's Garner to tell you all about it.
Yeah, and I was here for what's pretty much the biggest matchup of the entire night. You have the 8-0 Ripley Tigers versus the 7-0 Amory Panthers, all for the district title. And I can tell you it was absolutely electric. Before the start of the game, it was Amory senior night. But the first drive is going to end in a pick for Ripley. Michael Turner is going to steal that ball. But then on the very next drive, Amory is actually going to respond as Isaiah Smith will get the pick for Amory, and he's going to take it a ways downfield. But spoiler alert, they're not going to get that touchdown. In fact, there's going to be no scores for the first quarter of the game. The first touchdown of the game won't be until late into the second quarter when Jalen Brooks, he's going to take it into the end zone, giving Ripley a 7-3 lead. This is pretty much a defensive game all around, full of short gains, big hits. It was a hard-fought game for both teams, especially their offenses to get to the end zone. The biggest player on defense tonight, definitely Michael Turner for Ripley. Here he gets his second pick of the half, right before the end of the half, giving the offense just enough time left to take it downfield, and Jalen Brooks will push through again, make it 14-3 before the end of the half. This game's going to end in a close one. Ripley 14, Amory 10. Ripley gets to celebrate a title in their new district, their first district title since 2007. Ripley will play on the road next week against their rival New Albany, as they're now just one step away from having a perfect undefeated season. You know, can a team like Ripley take on teams like Louisville, Macomb, Columbia in the playoffs after this game against Amory, after this really close, hard-fought win? Maybe they can. Live in Tupelo, Garner Montgomery, WTVA, Friday Night Fever.
If there's any way to lose, it's like that.
Oh,
And
yeah.
that was a football game.
Oh, yeah, that's a tough one. A really defensive battle. I've been to 3 Amory games this season. They play amazing defense out there. And Ripley just was able to get it done tonight. They came up with 2
Absolutely.
picks, got 2 scores, and, you know, that's just a big win. We'll be right back after the break. Amy, we got to get ready for some big college football games happening tomorrow.
Huge weekend for college football. Of course, you guys are going to be watching. We're going to be covering it.
Oh, yeah.
He's taking a big road trip to Auburn.
Headed back to Auburn as the Ole Miss Rebels are taking on the Auburn Tigers down at Jordan-Hare Stadium. I'll be down there live for that game. I'll be live at 10 tomorrow night. That's going to be a big one.
Mississippi State, Arkansas, both looking for their first SEC win. If Arkansas is going to get one, it's probably going to be against the Bulldogs.
And that's Arkansas's first home game in like 5 weeks. So
Yeah.
they're looking forward to
They're
that
hungry.
one.
They're hungry for sure. Then
And maybe the most important one
the
between us
Tennessee
two.
game.
I
There's a
don't know
little
why she-
rivalry.
I don't know why she called it that.
We should let you guys
I
in
don't
on
know
it.
why she
I'm
called
a former Tennessee ball.
I'm a
He's from
Alabama Crimson Tide alumni.
We're going to send lots of texts tomorrow
And
about
the
this
Alabama
game.
Crimson Tide are hosting some low-down dirty snitches tomorrow night.
Go Vols. It's okay.
Roll
We'll
Tide.
have all the college football for you guys
Thanks you
tomorrow
guys for
night.
joining us.
Thanks for watching.